If you're hosting a party, learn how to make it right now. David Stokes is back from Carrabba's Italian Grill of Chesapeake this morning. And D. Lane is here. D says he doesn't want to do a whole lot of talking today. I'm going to respect that. But we're glad that you're here to help us make trout. So tell us first, Dave, the ingredients that we're going to use today.
Sure, absolutely. We've got a lot going on here.
Yeah.
We are going to start off with the hazelnut breading. So it's roasted hazelnuts. That's going to go on some great trout fillets that we've got. You can use this with any fish. Rockfish is really popular right now.
It is in season.
It's in season, right. And then for our lemon butter sauce, we've got some white wine, fresh squeezed lemon juice, a little onion and garlic. And then as a side dish, we're going to have some Italian green beans with caramelized onions and sauteed garlic. Now, if you want to go on the lighter side, since it is the new year right around the corner.
Right, everybody made that resolution to get fit.
Right, we'll do some grilled lemons just in case you want to substitute the lemon butter sauce and cut back on the calories. So. But you're not going to cut back on flavor.
You know, folks may be surprised about the whole grilled fruit thing.
Yeah.
It's a good little trick.
Yeah, absolutely. It caramelizes all the sugars that are in the fruit and brings out a lot of depth of flavor.
Well, what's the first thing that we do? Because we could, standing around and talking, and people at home are saying, put something in a pan.
Yeah, absolutely. The first thing you want to do is take your hazelnuts, put them on a sheet pan. We've got our oven preheated to 350 degrees.
Okay.
You roast those for about 15 minutes or until they're golden brown, depending on your oven.
About them.
That's right. Nothing smells worse than burnt hazelnuts. And they should look like this, a nice golden brown color. Then we're going to mix that with some unseasoned breadcrumbs, some fine chopped garlic, and some fresh Italian parsley. You can throw that in your food processor at home. Just put it on high, and it's going to turn out like that color, nice and golden brown. Add a little bit of olive oil to it. It smells great too.
Okay.
And that's the first step is getting our breading ready. So Dee's going to actually go ahead and grab the trout.
Okay, let me get out of the way.
No problem.
Keeping it cold to the very last second.
That's right. Right. The trout that we have is a rainbow trout. It's a boneless butterfly fillet with the skin on, which adds a lot of flavor to it.
Okay.
Now you could use something like a rockfish or mahi-mahi or grouper.
And you could still leave the skin on.
You can. It's not a necessity.
Would you eat it?
Oh yeah,
absolutely. It or just leave it for some cooks with it?
That's where all the omega-3 fatty acids are.
Really?
So if you want to bring the trout over, we'll go ahead and season it with a little salt and white pepper.
Okay. What can I do to help? Get out of the way a little bit?
No, you can stand here and look pretty as always.
Aw, isn't that nice?
All right, so we get a little bit of white pepper. White pepper and black pepper, same stuff, just different parts of the aging process. This is a little younger, as they say.
White pepper?
White pepper. Okay. White pepper. So we're going to dip it in our egg wash and drain off a little bit of the excess, not too much, because we need some to bind that. Now Dee's going to put that in our hazelnut breading, and we want to get the breading on both sides of the fish, and that's where a lot of the flavor is going to come from. So now what we're going to use, if you've got your grill at home all set up, if it's snowing or raining outside, you could use a flat top grill like we have here, and we're going to take a little bit of cooking oil.
Okay.
And we're going to go ahead and start cooking some fish.
All right. Well, you guys go ahead and get to it now that we've got our first piece nice and breaded. I'm going to let you guys keep going, and we'll check back on our recipe in just a couple of minutes.
Okay, thanks.
All right, thank you. All right, we're back in the kitchen. David Stokes from Carrabba's Italian Grill, and Dee is also here helping out today. I know Dee's shy. I keep trying to get him. He doesn't want to. All right, we're making Pesce Alla Nocciolla. How are we doing there?
Nocciolla.
Nocciolla.
There you go.
Nocciolla.
A little Italian lesson.
Okay, it smells really good, and I'm fascinated by this little thingy. I may have to get one of these, the stovetop grill.
They're great. They're great.
What if you don't have gas? Can you put that on an electric stove?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, that's what we've got at our house is electric. It works great.
Okay.
It works great. The key is get it nice and hot.
All right.
Nice and hot.
So how will you know when this trout is done?
Well, you want to put it on 2 minutes, put it down for 2 minutes, and then turn it the other way for 2 minutes, and then flip it, and it should be done.
Okay.
So about 6 to 8 minutes. Turning is key. Turning is key. Right?
Okay.
So it's been a couple minutes. We're going to go ahead and turn it. There we go. Now we've got a lemon grilling here, and we've got one already grilled off, so that's got all the sugars. And but we're also going to make a nice, rich sauce, too. If you want to go the light way, you can just grill a nice lemon.
Well, you're making a lemon butter sauce, but what does the grilling do, though? I see that it brings the sugars to the top, but what are you going to taste when you squeeze a grilled lemon over your fish versus just a fresh one?
Well, you know what? Dee was bringing out a good point. Go ahead, Dee.
It's a little less the bitterness.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It takes away and it tastes. It doesn't have the bitter aftertaste, or
Right.
it just
Brings out the
crisp
sweet
flavor, sweeter than normal.
I'm going to have to try that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if you do want to go all out for the lemon
That's
butter
right.
sauce, Dave's got that started now. What do you have in here? A little
Here
onions,
we have
garlic?
butter, some onions and garlic. We're going to let that saute a little bit until it gets translucent.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Dee has already dropped our green beans, and we've got fresh green beans here. Mm-hmm. The thin ones are great, haricots verts. Should have a nice snap to them,
Okay.
whichever ones you get. Or,
So how long are they going to go in there for? Not too
4
long?
minutes. 4 minutes in a pot of boiling water.
Okay.
And then they're going to go straight into our sautéed caramelized onions. Now, this is just the red onions that we've got here. Mm-hmm. A little extra virgin olive oil. Saute them on a medium to low heat. And then we're going to add some sliced garlic, some fresh sliced garlic that we got there. Mm-hmm. And that's going to do it.
All right. Looks like a great dish. And again, we are going to put the recipe, all the ingredients, and the technique at thehamptonroadshow.com for you if you want to try to make this at home. What are you guys doing for New Year's?
You know what? We do a lot of different things. Actually, at the restaurant, we do inventory, and then we usually have a little glass of celebratory champagne.
Right, when that's done.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Well, cool. Well, we'll talk more about New Year's and finish up our recipe when we come back. Right now, it's time for another bang. Oh, look how nice that sauce is coming around. Dee's working on that. Dave's checking on the fish. Right. Turn,
That's right.
turn, flip.
Turn, flip.
Yeah.
I never thought about that. You coined a new term there.
Well, all right.
Turn, flip.
Feel free to go forth and use that.
We
as
will,
your very own.
yeah.
I won't even mind. We're making our trout nocciolla,
Right.
pesce alla nocciolla.
Right.
And the fresh green beans coming along there with caramelized
right.
onions and garlic.
That's right. So we took it out of the water after the 4 minutes. Green beans straight back into the pan with the caramelized red onions and sautéed garlic. We added a little bit of fresh ground black pepper and some kosher salt. And now we're cooking up the last piece of the fish. We've got our oven set on low, so as we're pulling them off, we're keeping the fish at a nice warm temperature without drying it out.
So if you're making this at home for a lot of people, you can do that.
Yeah,
Just
you can
don't
prepare
have to
ahead.
dry it out or anything like that. Just
Right.
stay in there for a little bit.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, what can I do for you? We need some plates.
We need some plates, yeah. If you want to grab some plates over
Sure.
there, we'll go ahead and start plating up our fish here.
Okie dokie.
Oh, it smells good. Okay, so in the saute pan, we've got our lemon butter sauce. We added a little bit of white wine. We added some
These are not
lemon
heavy.
juice.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. And now we're going to take some of our julienne sliced Roma tomatoes
Oh, I almost forgot about the garnish.
and fresh basil. Thanks, bud. Here we go. So there. And we're just going to add this into the butter sauce, the lemon butter sauce there. And we're just going to meld the flavors together. You want to give that
Can I
a
do
quick
that, Dee?
stir?
Does that bother you? Okay, good.
Go for it. Look at that. You're natural.
I know. No.
There you go. All right, Dee, would you like to put some green beans on these plates?
Like I'm not even here. He's going to ask Dee.
Here you go.
No, it's okay. My skills
You're busy
are
with the sauce.
Had your hands full.
Okay, here you go.
You're a wise
Sauce
man.
time, sauce time.
My skills
I'm
are
gonna
limited.
grab that spoon over there. Dee's got one ready for you.
Okie dokie.
All right, and we're going to go at a diagonal.
Maybe
Perfect.
I am.
Maybe.
Maybe I'll
You
not.
go
No,
crazy.
just kidding.
Go crazy.
Like that?
Just like that.
Except that should be
Look
over
at
there.
that. All right.
Okay.
we
All
go.
right.
Pesce Alla
Doesn't that look
Nocciolla.
terrific?
It does. It smells
All right,
great.
so Dave has a crazy night of inventory planned for New Year's Eve.
Yeah,
Dee,
that's right.
Can you top that, Dee? Are you doing anything fun?
The same thing he's doing at the beach.
Really?
That's right.
Oh, okay, all right, because you represent both locations.
That's
of Carrabba's.
right.
So why don't we should probably cover that. Where's your location?
Carrabba's Italian Grill Chesapeake is on Battlefield Boulevard by Volvo.
Okay. And you, sir?
We're right in front of Lynnhaven Mall on Lynnhaven Parkway.
Perfect. All right, so when you're done making all of your returns, you can go and have dinner, or actually put something good in your stomach before you get started
There
in
you
your
go.
New Year's Eve celebration.
Absolutely.
All right, terrific. Thank you very much. Again, all of the ingredients, the technique will be there for you at thehamptonroadshow.com, and Cheryl and I are going to give this a try.